Okay, everybody, are you ready? First, we have Amy. Amy is. Amy is looking for the opening. There she is. Amy is the letter A. Oh, Amy. It's a good start, Amy. It's perfect, the letter A. Amy is wearing an apple, and she's just going to stay right there, and that's okay. She's also the letter Gimel, and she's wearing a Gamal, Galida, Gan, and she is going to head right back behind the curtain, just like an alligator. And here's Brooke. Brooke is the letter B. Brooke is wearing buttons, bows, and butterflies. She's also the letter Taf, and she's wearing a Torah, Tinok, and Tel Aviv. She's blowing bubbles down the runway. Next, we have Brayden. Come on out, Brayden. Brayden is the letter P, and he's wearing a peanut, popsicles, pizza, pineapples, and pom-poms. He's also the letter Bet, and he is wearing a Beit Mikdash, basar, and a banana. And he is flying down the runway like a plane. Next, we have Charlie. Charlie is the Y. Charlie is wearing the word you, yoga, yogurt, and yo-yo and yarn. Head on down, Charlie. He is also the letter Chet, and he is wearing a Chanukah, a Chanukiah, and Chalon. He is bouncing down the runway like a yellow bouncy ball. Thanks so much, Charlie. Next, we have Alicia. Alicia is the letter M, and he is wearing macaroni, the Mandalorian, a map, mangoes, and marshmallows. You can head down the runway, Alicia. He is also the letter Yud, and he's wearing Yam, Yerushalayim, Yisrael, and Yisachar, because that's his Abba's name. Alicia is crawling along the runway like a millipede. Elia, come on out. Elia is the letter E. And he is wearing an eagle, an elbow, an ear, and an eel. He is also the letter Vav, and he is wearing a Vav, Vashti, Ve'ahavta, and Varod. Elia is stomping down the runway like an elephant. Thanks, Elia. Come on out, Itai. Itai is the letter D, and he is wearing a deer, a boy digging, a dolphin, and kids dancing. And he is also the letter Dalet, and he's wearing a dog, Delet, and a dreidel. He is swimming like a dog as he comes down the runway. Now we have Grant. Grant is the letter G, and he is wearing a glue bottle, a giraffe, Goofy, grapes, and a guitar. He is also the letter Kuf, and he is wearing a keshet, kehila, a kufsa, and he just jumped down the runway like a bunch of kofim. Jack, come on out. Jack is the letter J, and he's wearing jelly beans, Jupiter, juice, and of course, Jack. He is also the letter Pei, and he's wearing a parpar, a pilpilon, and a para. And he is flying down the runway like an airplane. Kennedy is the letter K, and is wearing a kangaroo, a king, a kite, a kennel, and of course, Kennedy. She is also, go on down, Kennedy, she is also the letter Chet, and she's wearing a chatul, Chanukah, a Chanukiah, and she's on her way to the chof to play. Kennedy is flying down like a kite. Levi is next, and Levi is the letter L, and he's wearing a lollipop, lions, ladybugs, leaves, and himself, Levi. He is also the letter Samech, and he's wearing salat, a sandwich, sukaria, and Spider-Man, and he just licked his lollipop all the way down the runway. Now we have Leah. Leah is the letter F, and she's wearing a fire truck, flour for baking, a frog, and a fox. She's also the letter Tzadi, and she is wearing a tzvardeya, tziporim, tzedakah, and the symbol of Tzahal in the Israeli army. She is hopping down the runway like a frog. Me'ira is the letter C, and she's wearing a car, a clock, a computer, a cat, and cereal. She is also the letter Mem, and she's wearing a Megillah, Marak, a Machshev, and Me'ira. And she's crawling like a cat down the runway. Meow, Me'ira. Great meowing. Now we have Naomi. Naomi is the letter H, and she's wearing a hammer, a house, a heart, and a hat. She's also the letter Nun, and she's wearing Nerot, Notza, and Naomi. She is hopping down the runway like a bunny. Nico is the letter N. He's wearing a nest, a nut, and a napkin. He is also the letter Aleph and is wearing an avatiach, an aviron, an agas, and he's riding down the runway on his ofanaim. Remember to wear your helmet, Nico. Here comes Ramona. She is the letter R, and she's wearing roses, a rat, ranch dressing, and a rainbow. She's also the letter Resh, and she's wearing a Rimon and Rosh Hashanah, and she's chugging down the runway like a rakevet. Sadie is the letter Q, and is wearing a queen and quails. She is also the letter Ayin, and is wearing an achbar and an iparon, and she is scurrying down the runway like a quail. Now we have Wes, and Wes is the letter W, and he is wearing someone washing their hands, windows, some wax, and of course, Wes and Willie. He is also the letter Hey. Go on down, Wes. And he is wearing Horim Shelo, Haggadah, and he's swimming down the runway like a whale. Good swimming, good swimming. Now we have Willie, and Willie's the letter T, and he's wearing a tiger. T, a tag, and tape. He is also the letter Lamed, and he's wearing lechem, Legos, and a leitzan, and of course lasagna, and he is going to crawl down the runway like a slow turtle. Go ahead. Crawl on down that runway like a turtle. Thanks, Willie. Good job. Slow and steady wins the race, Willie. And finally, we have Zev. Zev is the letter Z, and he is wearing a zebra, someone getting zapped. And of course, Zev. He is also the letter Zayin, and he's wearing a Zayin, a Zaken, a Zev, and Zaytim. And he is walking down the runway like a zebra. Thanks, Zev. Wow, that zebra can move. Let's hear it one more time for all of our amazing models who came down the runway today. And now all of our models can come on to the stage and get ready for their own amazing performances.
We have two songs to share with you today. First, our Gross Schechter version of Calendar Girl, and then the Crazy Olive Bet.
All right, everybody, at this time, let's take a big bow and have a big round of applause. We are so proud of you. All right, kindergarten, you can head down the runway and find your parents.
So cute. It is so good.
sweetheart.